I think what we really need is an investigation into what Ozempic does to the mental stability of people in Hollywood who are using it and over abusing it. And what we're talking about today, don't worry, I'm just going to play a little clip right now. It's only going to be about 13 seconds long. This says everything that you need to know about what this video is going to be about.
Yeah, you need to understand. It's been like 3 years, people.
Something hot.
There's a lot
We've had
going
to keep
on.
this in for such a long time.
And it's a full circle moment for both of you.
Why does emotional availability scare you so?
I'm ready to cry now.
Yes, you heard that correctly. This has been going since the first iteration of Wicked came out. Now that Wicked Part 2 for good is going to come out here in less than a month, actually, at this point. They've been taken off the press tour for multiple reasons, because that dribble that just leaked out of Ariana Grande's mouth, she should be sucking in all the calories that she can actually afford. They both look like they're on death's door. Are we trying to make walking skeletons in Hollywood? Because Ariana Grande actually used to be a little bit curvy. Cynthia Erivo is a demon. She is a hellspawn. I don't give a fuck about her with those little demon nails. She's got talons. But there is more to this story, and there's more that we're going to go on to. Just keep that, what they just said, in the back of your mind. Also, the way that Entertainment Weekly or Entertainment Tonight, I believe, is the hold on, let me look it up real quick. So, yeah, Entertainment Tonight. That is the place that put that video out, and you could just tell that this TikTok generation is absolutely full of morons. If you like anything you guys see here on this channel, please hit that subscribe button. We would greatly appreciate it. And let's see a little bit more about these things, this confluence of events that has started about 3 or 4 days ago and just continues on and on and on. Today, Cynthia Erivo melts down as helicopter interrupts interview. The helicopter interrupts the interview. It's not like they had it's probably a press helicopter, to be honest. They're probably trying to get aerial shots. Might also be a police helicopter. You never know, with all the crime that is happening in Los Angeles, San Francisco, and most liberal cities around the country. Wicked Press Tour keeps getting stranger and stranger and stranger, much like this egg-headed demon bastardization that was dipped in a pot of tar. The Wicked for Good press tour was already on shaky ground, but nothing has captured the internet's attention quite like the now viral moment involving a helicopter passing overhead during an outdoor interview with Cynthia Erivo. Don't worry, I will show it to you because it's absolutely insane. These people, it's almost like this literally exemplifies the fact that a breeze in the wind will make them cry, and their fragile bodies and their fragile egos will completely crumble apart. It should have been a forgettable interruption. It's not even that big a deal. One of these minor audio hiccups you just pause for and move on from. Thank you. This is Marvin. It is Marvin. I can tell by the way he writes at this point. Anyway, it should have been a forgettable interruption. Instead, the clip exploded across social media thanks to Cynthia Erivo's extreme reaction. Also, because of the press tour for Wicked Part 1, where they're just holding hands and fondling each other the entire time, crying together when they're trying to just do interviews about the film. No one gives a fuck about your fragile humanity. Not humidity, not your fragile humidity, but your fragile ego, your fragile emotions. I know Ariana Grande wants to talk about how she has fragile emotions and what is making people so scared of that. People aren't scared of it. People are worried about you. Now, I'm sure if that little Asian Filipino kid that jumped the barrier was bringing you a cheeseburger, he would have been celebrated, because you need to put some meat back on your bones, woman. You are dying. You are dying. Instead, the clip exploded across it because they just start crying because there's overhead noise. Now, what if they had a bee in their ear? That would be something different. Actually, would have been louder if there was a bee or a wasp or a hornet, buzzing around their ear. But it's not. It's way up in the air, and it's just flying over, almost like you're in a civilized society and in a big-ass city. Her dramatic response, though, Ariana Grande's, at least that part, and the increasingly bizarre pattern these interviews have followed. And this is exactly why they have been taking off of the press tour, because this kind of shit happens all the time. It is not making people want to even go see the film because they see these two degenerates, whatever is going on in their life. I don't even care if she's slinging the dick to Ariana Grande. I don't give a crap. Maybe Pete, what's his last name? I can't remember right now, but maybe he wrecked that pussy so much. The footage is simple. The interviewer is mid-question when a helicopter approaches before it's even overhead. Let's just go ahead and watch it. Why don't we?
Not the time, helicopter. Go. Hey.
Yes, that's it. By the way, that is it. That's all it is. Oh, and now she has to put her. You wonder why we have like these fake ass soy people that just bitch and complain about everything, but when just something as simple as a helicopter flying over, it's like, I guess she's never been anywhere near an airport. Oh, wait, excuse me. You have to be flown across the country all the time. You've never heard these kind of things. This is just normal, everyday human experiences in the modern Western civilized world. And she has to put her head down. I wish she would pick up a file and file those nails down. Like, what the hell is going on even with that? What the hell is going on with this entire person? I am not going to be somebody who's going to say that this person doesn't deserve life. Neither of them. I'm not going to be ever that person to say it. But you need to get yourself in check. And sometimes that means you need to take the money that you got from already filming Wicked 1 and Wicked Part 2 because it's going to make money at the box office. You need to take that money and, get some fucking therapy. Go to a red state to get that therapy. That's what I would say. I'm not even trying to bring politics in it, but go somewhere that they're not going to kowtow to your feelings. Instead, they're going to set you on the right track so you can be healed. Because, like it or not, we are all children of God. They are children of God. They have just completely been brainwashed and have lost the path quite a long time ago. Before it's even over her head, she shuts down completely. She can't remember what she was saying. And then she starts crying. And of course, because they are so handsy, like, good gracious, they might as well just weld themselves into each other's vaginas at this point with how much their hands and fingers are constantly all over each other. And then the tears, I don't know. What do? Put a colostomy bag so they can drink it later? Like a fucking wet pack? I don't know what is going on with these people. And I know I am being a little bit crass with this, but I want to make sure that everyone knows that these are still human beings. But these human beings are absolutely sick in the head. And that is something that needs to be addressed way more than some stupid gay musical. It's probably still a good movie, though. I don't know. I'm going to have to see it with Miss Malty. Anyway, if you guys have anything to say, I think they're not taking the Rachel Zegler route of tanking the movie, but I think all of these instances, and I don't even know if it's for attention, for like media hype or something like that, or if it's just a bunch of queerness and gayness. It's taking the view away from the actual film. When you're going on press tours, all you're supposed to talk about is the film. You're supposed to hype it up. You're supposed to talk about it. You're supposed to get people excited. Nope. You break down and cry over every little thing, including just like a helicopter that's probably about 2,000-3,000 feet in the air. Nope. We ain't ready for well, yeah, we weren't ready for it. But we also don't give a shit about that. That is just normal everyday shit. Get over it, you softy. If you guys have anything to say, to leave it down in the comment section below. Appreciate you for showing up. This is Multi from Mouth and Multi. We love you, and we will see you on the next one.